Hello guys, welcome to my channel. So today we're making one of the healthiest meals that you've ever come across. So we're going to be using some Irish potatoes and some chicken breasts. You can use whatever works for you. You can use chicken thigh, drumstick, but I just prefer to use the breast because it's boneless and it's easier to work with. First thing I'll do is put some water on fire to boil while I prep the rest of the ingredients. So I just have some water in the pot and I'll set it to boil. Next thing I'll do will be just cut the chicken into sizable chunks. I have 1 kg here, but I'm just going to use a bit of it, maybe about half, 500 or 4 something. I don't have a chopping board. The one I have is bad, so I'm just going to chop it here. I think this should work. So I'll just open it up a little bit and cut it into cubes or chunks. We're making Irish stew. You want to be able to get a piece of the chicken with every bite. So just cut it like this, and I'll cut the rest and I'll show you guys when I'm done. So I'm done here. This is what we have. I'll probably do a voiceover because the generator is on now and it's quite noisy. But this is what we have, little chunks of this. Now I'm going to put the chicken on fire while I cut the potatoes. But I think this water is too much, so I'll just reduce it. I'll still add more water, but for now, I'm just going to reduce it. And here's the chicken. So I'm going to add spices to this now to season it, and then I'll add the vegetables and I'll add the potatoes and the rest of the vegetables. I have ground ginger, thyme, salt, curry powder, onion powder, garlic powder, stock cube powder, and some pepper, dry pepper. So I want it really spicy. And this might look like it's a lot, but by the time I add the potatoes and I add some more water, it's going to, not going to be overly spicy as we think. So I'm just going to add all of this now and let it cook. I'm also going to dice some fresh onions and a little bit of fresh pepper to add some heat to the food. It's been on low heat, but I'm going to increase it now to like medium to high heat and cover the pot and let it cook. I have some onions and peppers and I'm going to add it here as well. I don't have my spoon, so that's why I'm just turning it this way. First thing first, I'll begin to peel them and then I'll also cut them into cubes just like I did the chicken breast. Guys, I forgot to show the vegetables that I have on hand. So I have spring onions, I have this green peas, I have green beans and some carrots. Please feel free to use whatever vegetables you have. And the reason I remember this is because I need to add this now, this green peas, because this is the fresh one and it takes some time to cook. So I'm just going to put it in now with the chicken. So I'll rinse it off or wash it off and put it with the chicken for it to cook while I cut the rest of this. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. It's about 11 bulbs or pieces of potatoes. Let's check how much this weighs so we can calculate the calories at the end. That's a tablespoon. So 921 grams of potatoes. Next, to begin the dicing process. So you want to do something like this, just into huge chunks like this. So here's all we have. I'm going to pack it up to wash, and then I'll add it straight into the pot. Obviously, add some more water and then cut up the rest of this, and we're done. At this point, you can taste the chicken, add more spice if you want. I like the taste, but I'm going to add some more salt or some spice. Then I'll add more water and more spice. At this point, you let it cook, but also taste for spice. So now I'm going to add more spices to it. I just added more spice to the food, exactly the same spices I had before, but just added some extra. Add some more spices if you want, or if it's too seasoned, then you can add some more water to dilute it. This is the green beans. I'm going to cut out this part, we don't want that. And this part as well. You can cut this however you like, but I'm going to do like just big chunks like this. And of course, wash it up before adding to the pot. So this is just fine for me. First scrape this and then cut. So you can cut this into different shapes like this, or if you want, cut it into small squares. But I think I'm just going to leave it this way because I don't have the strength to cut it into squares. So I'm just being lazy. And I'm going to have this one for myself. So as we did the first time, you also want to wash all of this before adding it into the pot. Carrots are so nice. And the last thing left will be to cut this up and add all of it to the pot. At this point, I'm almost done. I'm going to add in the vegetables, the green beans first, because it takes longer to cook compared to the carrots. So I'm just going to give it about 2 minutes to cook, and then I add in the carrots and the spring onions. Give it a good stir and taste for seasoning. Like I've mentioned earlier, if it's a bit too seasoned, you can add more water to dilute it, or if you feel like it's lacking something, you just add in the spice and cover it up. Here I added a little bit more water because I felt like it was slightly over seasoned. If everything seems okay, cover the pot and your food is ready. This is the consistency that you want. It's not very thick. It's like a stew/soup consistency. And this is the final dish. I'm going to serve it now. You can see why we cut it into bits, so that when you're eating, you can get like a bit of everything, a bit of the potatoes and a bit of the chicken, which is very important. The food is so healthy, nutritious, and good for weight loss. You can literally eat the whole thing in a day and still lose weight. So I wanted to give you guys a review in real time, but unfortunately my mic wasn't working. As you can see, I just got back from the gym, still a little bit sweaty and musty. Now for the taste tests. I wish you just heard what I said. Like, it felt like the potatoes just melted in my mouth. It was just that good. I'm not even kidding. It was really tasty. Because I let the potatoes cook for long, so it just feels like it's melting in my mouth. Like I can't even explain the feeling. Maybe you just need to try it out and you see what I'm talking about. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. And if you stayed up to this point, please leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye.